Improv team, which will be Satan's Closet. Your stories not safe with up. Come on up, Phil.
That's a true story. It's too short to do for this one. It's only like a 1 minute story. This is a 7 minute story. It's 1995. I'm 10 years old. It's 2 a.m. and I am wide awake. I'm laying awake in bed. I'm wearing those neck to ankle polyester PJs, you know, the scratchy kinds. And I'm rolling every 5 minutes, pretending that I'm asleep. In just 5.5 hours, Christmas officially starts. I'm dreaming of those presents, but I'm gonna be good. So I gently get out of bed and I creep out into the hallway, being very careful to step around the squeaky parts of the floor, because you see, my mom is actually more alert when she's asleep than when she's awake. And I veer past the living room, I head into the bathroom and I sit down so my tinkle doesn't make too much noise. It's all too much. I am compelled. So I leave the bathroom, I go into the living room, and the tree is all aglow with the red and blue and green and yellow lights. It's just perfect silence. There's boxes upon boxes, rectangles, just all over the floor. It all feels kind of good and sacred. I turn around and go back to bed. I'm lying awake in bed. It feels like it must be at least 2 hours, maybe 3 or 4 or even 5, just rolling from side to side, just thinking of all the presents that I should get and I should open this year that I have coming to me. And I'm just gonna go get a glance. So quietly, I return to the living room and I see the presents. I see my stocking. And I look from the stocking to the clock and it says 2:42. I stare at my stocking. The blood rushes to my head. I go to the presents. I start filtering. I sift. 2 Philip from Santa. 2 Philip love mom and dad. 4 Philip love Grammy. And I make a pile. I pile these presents underneath the tree. I take 1 shiny rectangular box and my stocking and I return to my room. I shut the door behind me. I turn on the light. It doesn't matter. No one will see. I tear open the stocking. Chapstick, a pencil, Post-it notes, Kleenex, and an apple. I toss it aside. I rip open the present. What the heck is a triominoes? Triominoes? It's just black triangle pieces with numbers on them. That's not a game. It's like a puzzle or something. All of my friends have Super Nintendos. I don't have anything. And I've been a good boy, and I'm going to get a Game Boy this year. Where is my Game Boy? I return to the living room. The clock says 3 a.m. I take 6 presents and return to my room. Clue, Battleship, clothes, games not worth even mentioning. I must find the Game Boy, and so I return to the living room. And as I'm just about to look around, I hear the door open. Very quickly, I clench up and I make my way to the kitchen. And I go to feign getting some water, just act like nothing has happened. And just as I'm about to get to the refrigerator door, I see her silhouette in the entryway. And that white fleece nightgown, the one she's been wearing for 10 years, that's covered in pills and striped with thin blue lines and little red hearts. Many of you probably had the same nightgown, or your mom did. And she steps into the light, and I can see her eyes are bleary, and her mouth is just kind of hanging open. Philip, do you know what time it is? No, I don't know. It's 3:30 in the morning. What are you doing? Nothing. Did you open any presents? Yeah, I guess. How many presents did you open? Oh, 7 and my stocking. I can see my mom start to cry. And it's not like sobbing, it's the kind of the movies where like the tears just start streaming down the side of your face like something broke. And she says, Philip, you ruined Christmas. We're not having Christmas ever again. And in that moment, I believe her. And perhaps for the first time, I realize that I hurt her. She says, Philip, go to your room. And my mouth is just hanging open. And before I can turn, she's already gone, and I hear the door shut. I return to my room, and I put the clue and the battleship and the rest in a pile in the corner of the floor. And maybe for the first time, I think about next year. And I feel that I am the worst sinner in the whole world. I lay awake in bed for several hours. It's 8:30 a.m. and we're all seated around the living room. Our Christmas traditions resume. We open our presents one at a time, from youngest to oldest. My mom doesn't say anything about what happened just a few hours before, except for one note a little later. She mentions, Philip doesn't have as many presents to open this year, so you all can keep going once he's done. And my parents let me open the rest of my presents. I wish I could say that I appreciated her mercy, but I was too busy playing my Game Boy.
Let's keep it going. Third grade. Well, Satan's closet has been absorbing everything Philip just told there, so without further ado, put your hands together for Satan's closet.
Okay, we're Satan's Closet. We're gonna do some improv scenes for you.
I know we're doing.
We do things a little differently than other improv teams. We like to talk a little bit before we start, and that was a great monologue. Thank you for awesome job. Another thing we need to do is ignore time constraints. So we'll continue with that. All right.
Should we do something?
I think we should do some scenes. Yeah.
Okay. Something based on
What Phil said.
Yeah.
Phil was talking about.
We're gonna really put a lamp.
hit it. Be right out, Bob. Gotta make tinkles.
Some of us are trying to work here.
Ah!
I'm trying to be
So
quiet.
loud
I'm
in the
trying to be
bathroom!
quiet.
I'm trying to enter this data!
Sorry, Larry. Wow,
Ah!
I drank a lot of coffee this morning. I'm
Just
sorry.
be as considerate as possible.
I'm
Put like
trying.
some cotton balls in there or something to dampen the sound.
Give me the cotton balls, Bob.
It's really coming out. I cannot. I just entered it into column F instead of column E.
Don't enter any column F. You know, never enter.
I can't concentrate.
I'm trying to be quietly. God, Larry. Just stop listening. You're listening. I can hear you listening.
It's like
How can you hear us listening when
I
we're
don't know.
listening
I
to your
feel
tinkle?
it. I feel your ears burning into my urine. You guys have never made tinkle during work before. That's bullshit.
how long is the tinkle going?
I drank a lot of coffee.
I don't think it's too much to ask for a workplace with a separate restroom. Right? I mean, why do they have to give us the toilets right at our desks? God, no, I gotta pee.
We're out of cotton balls.
This is just embarrassing.
Stop talking about it, Bob. Just do it.
Shit! Now I use the asterisk instead of a plus sign.
Larry, you're gonna fuck up the whole code.
No, that's not how you do it. No, you're right. I'm gonna go I can't work and pee at the same time.
Oh my God, you guys are amateurs at this. I swear to God, we both worked here 10 years. That's the end of my rant. I'm just surprised that you haven't learned how to pee at your desk yet.
Well, we should talk to somebody because these conditions, Mike's right. It's not just the peeing that's making me frustrated. It's the no desks. It's the bathrooms. Why do we each have an individual bathroom at our desk, at our no desk, and then not have just a room with one bathroom in it?
You think I want to pee in the same place that Mike Bob's been peeing?
You think I want to stand and enter data? I don't. We don't.
We should take this to human resources. Together. Collectively.
I hate
with human resources.
That's a human resources.
Here's your toilet paper, sir. We just had a complaint.
Yeah. Just one complaints about how.
Do you want us to wait till you finish?
Don't be so nervous. Just tell them. You guys.
Just you assume you're on the toilet.
I'm gonna bring this lit candle into our meeting and just put it right there.
Yes. It's vanilla. It's a nice fragrance. It's a vanilla fragrance. Very good, sir.
No, just ask. I'm.
So, Mike Bob and Larry, and myself were concerned.
I'm half into it.
Now you're happy.
If this isn't a good time for this meeting, we can come back.
Yeah. Why don't we just come back? Okay. This is so gross. All of this.
Tell me what's really wrong.
It's just the conditions here.
The workplace conditions.
They've
Yeah.
ruined data entry for me. Forever.
Just so you know, I have no problem focusing at all at my urinal. I'm perfectly fine entering in all the data that I'm supposed to be entering. I understand, though, however, and I'm solidarity. There is some issues with people being able to concentrate.
Is something wrong with your toilet?
No, I just make tinkles a lot, and when I make tinkles, it makes a loud noise. So I try to muffle that with cotton balls and whatnot. I've stopped up. So I think the problem is that
You're not alcoholic, are you?
I drink a lot of
That's
coffee.
too much.
I'm sorry, is it possible you